Hey guys, it is Big Bear here from AFC Vending. How are we doing today? If you guys are new to the channel, this is a channel where I just kind of go through and show you how my vending business is growing and what I'm doing with it. Today we're going to be servicing a machine. Well, actually we're going to be servicing a couple of machines. Right now I'm talking to a buddy who happened to show up. And we're going to use this little here cart, which is one of my favorite tools in the world, and get some chips going. You see, July 2nd, my chips are going to be out of date. So it's time to go around and start pulling everything and make sure that we've got everything nice and fresh for all the customers, of course. So we're coming right on in here. This is literally my busiest location. I absolutely love this place. See, we've got some nice, beautiful machines up in here. We've got a crane and a Royal 660-8. You see, we've actually got a couple of empty slots, so it's a good thing that we're stopping in. Today's not a collection day, but we do need to get some nice chips in there. So this is literally one of those weird locations where they don't really go through a whole lot of Doritos. Most of my other locations, Doritos are literally like the first chips to sell out. These guys here, they really, really like their classic Lay's potato chips and the Ruffles. They'll eat the heck out of some Ruffles. Now we've got the little helper with us today. She is doing a wonderful job. She's learning the business. She's learning how to take care of stuff. And I even taught her how to tell when the dates are bad. So she's doing really, really good with that. Now, we have got quite a bit to get done here. We've got about four trays that we need to restock, and then 2 trays that we need to go into VendSoft and just make sure that our inventory is correct. So we've got the Fritos up in there. I let Little Bear pick out everything for us here. So she's picking the order in which these chips go up. If you guys didn't see the last episode, what we've done is in VendSoft, instead of having like Ruffles, Funyuns, or Cheetos, we changed everything to 3-ounce bags. This is because I'm not actually trying to track the specific potato chips or whatever. It's more because I want to make sure that I'm not running product out of date quite as much. Because what was happening is I was servicing the chips a little bit more often than I should have been, and was definitely losing out on some product. You guys saw how much I pulled out of that machine. So here, these Chex Mix things, I love them, and I wish I could continue to sell them, but unfortunately, BJ's just, they had 3 boxes of them. I bought the 3 boxes of them, put them in my machines, and then they discontinued them. It was a new product. It seems like they like to do that. The popcorners are the same thing. So I think what's going to happen is when they come out with products like that, especially the ones that have really long expiration dates, like the Chex Mix and the popcorners do, I think I'm just going to stock right up on them. When they run out, they run out. That is what it is, you know? So we're on tray 3 already, guys. We've gone through a couple of different boxes of chips. Well, a box of chips, it looks like. And we're moving on to the blue Doritos. Oh, sorry, it's Cool Ranch Doritos. Echo whatever she wants the Doritos. She says, can I have blue chips or red chips? It's kind of funny. So anyways, we're moving on to nacho cheese. You can see she's doing a really good job at tucking those right in the way that they're supposed to be in. She's making sure that the bottom of the chips are pushed through the coil right. If you don't do that, they won't bend properly after a while. So I'm really glad that she's getting into this. See that? That was awesome. Perfect chip bag that she just installed. We've got the good old VendSoft. We're gonna punch in all the numbers, get it all going. This makes tracking so much easier. It also makes, if you have any commissions at locations, it really makes your commission tracking a lot easier. You can send them a report and everything. I'm actually wicked excited for the cross between Nayax and VendSoft. So they're working together now, which is amazing. Or I think they've been working together for a while. I just found out about it because I just got a Nayax reader. And they've got live reporting, which is absolutely amazing. Got Echo over there. She's counting up the Skittles and the Swedish Fish, getting everything inventoried up. I gotta come up with a funny word for that, huh? Inventoried. Maybe. I don't know. So let's move on to the next one here. You can see the Reese's are killing it as always. I'm sure Reese's kill it in everybody's locations all the time, no matter what. Those things are literally the most delicious thing in the world, aren't they? You know what else is doing really well? Those caramel M&Ms. People love those. Alright, so we are going to discontinue the Little Bites because they just do not have a good shelf life. The shelf life's like 3 weeks, and it's no good, guys. Now notice, real quick, I forgot to pull those and just went straight. I kind of like purred just now. Did you hear that? Just kind of like a little purr. We forgot to pull the fudge brownie. We just keep going here. We wind up filling up the whole rack with the Lay's before I realized. I actually even start punching things into Ventsoft before we realized that we forgot to pull the fudge brownie out. Now those things are a little bit past date at this point, and I've just decided to discontinue them altogether. I'm not going to run them. If it doesn't sell, I really don't want to have it in my machines, you know? But we're going to realize it in about 2 seconds. Here it comes. Punching, and oh, wait a second. Oh, crap. Hold on. We got to get all these out of here. So we grab them, we throw them out, and then we just take the Lay's potato chips and we move a couple of them over there so we don't have any empty spots in the machine. A full machine's a happy machine, is a good looking machine. So I thought for a while that maybe I read this thing somewhere that if you have like 1 or 2 empty slots, people might think that that's the better machine to buy from. But I don't believe that in the least bit. I've noticed that when my machine is full, it makes more sales on a regular basis. Now, we just wanted a drink. We weren't supposed to get into this machine at all. And I was going to buy a drink, but we realized that the bill acceptor wasn't working. Come to find out, we opened this sucker up, and that bill acceptor was at capacity. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So apparently, the Conlux bill acceptors, they've got a little bit less of a capacity. You'll see how thick that stack is in just a minute. That is a wicked thick stack, but it's not a collection day, so we're not. Look at that. Look at how thick that is. It's not a collection day, so we're not going to wind up keeping it. Now, notice that the bill acceptor light is blinking. That means that there's still a problem. So I pull the tray out and push it back in, still blinking. We're doing really basic diagnostic here. Pull that back out, push it back in, bam, light is good to go. And we're out of here. We're gonna get. Echo decided she wanted a root beer, and I think I'm gonna get a grape soda. There we go. I grabbed me a grape soda, and we're out of here. We're just gonna clean up our mess first, though. We've got a pretty good mess. We veg out a little bit while we're doing that. It's normally we'll go through and clean the machine, but I think these guys actually wipe those machines down for me, which is wicked awesome. Either that or they just literally don't touch the glass ever. Because every time I walk in there, those machines look awesome. There's a couple of other locations I have where the machines are clearly touched on a regular basis, the glass is, and it's just not really the prettiest of sights. We're going to load everything back up in the van here. And that is going to be a wrap for this one. So we don't have a trash can. Normally I just throw it in the dumpster right at the location if they allow me to. I love how this thing folds up. But we didn't have a trash can there. And guys, that is about it for this one. We will see you on the next one.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you're looking for ways to support the channel, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. You can always like, share, and subscribe. Sharing and commenting are the 2 big things that YouTube really likes to see. Also, you can click on any of the links in the description below. They all help me out. Ventsoft is a program used to keep track. It's basically QuickBooks for vending, and it's amazing. I use the software all the time, and I try to give demonstrations as often as possible. I have a Patreon in the description below. If you want some how-to videos on how to fix certain machines, that's where you're gonna have to go to get it. I charge $1 a month, and I think it's worth the value that I put in there. If there's a machine that you want me to do a video on, I also take messages on there as well. Something else that you guys can do, if you are trying to start a YouTube channel, or if you have a YouTube channel in the works already, there's a Chrome extension called TubeBuddy in the description below. That program is amazing. It has so many tools, I can't even begin to tell you how many it has. Check out the free version if you like it. You can purchase it, and I actually get a little bit of a commission off of that. Thank you guys so much. Remember to love life, live your dreams, and as always, be Farnsworthy. Peace.